Yo, what's going on, guys? Lord here. We're at a new setup, and it's a new season of Fortnite, which means we have more and more news to cover. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the first-person camera mode coming to Fortnite. Now, it's still in the early stages, so there's nothing official yet, but there is something in the works. Now, people have wanted a first-person camera mode in Fortnite for a while, but it never really made sense to bring it out because building in first person really doesn't go well together, because the more FOV you have when you're building, the better and easier it is. So first-person mode never really made sense. But ever since the zero build mode was added, it made sense to have a first person mode, because when you're, well, zero building, there's no builds to block your view, and a first person mode would make zero build even better. So like I said, it's still in the early stages and there's nothing official yet, but I assume when it does come out, I assume it's only going to be in the zero build modes, because it wouldn't make sense for it to be in the build modes, but it could also be in the build modes. We're not quite sure yet. It could also be just like a certain game mode, and it's only going to be in that game mode, and it's going to be limited time mode. Who knows? It's in the early works, so nothing's official yet. Now, what makes sense to be in both modes is an upcoming motorcycle vehicle. You know, we've had all types of vehicles. We've had ATVs, we've had surfboards, and all those types of things, but we've never had a motorcycle. But it looks like one is in the works. It's apparently going to have 2 seats. It's going to have a boost and drifts option, which is going to be really cool. I assume it's probably going to be faster than the cars, because motorcycles are usually faster than cars, and probably going to be a little bit more nimble, I'm hoping, and easier to control than the cars. But we'll have to see whenever they do come out. And apparently the surfboards might be coming back as well. Now, nothing is official about the surfboards coming out or the motorcycles coming out or when they will come out, but I assume it's sometime this season. And if the surfboard and the motorcycle does end up coming out, it's probably going to be either during June 21st or June 28th, because that's when the summer events have usually started for the summer. And it would make sense for a motorcycle or a surfboard to be added during these summer events, either as, you know, an award for completing the events, or just as a feature. So whenever they do come out, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, the surfboards are obviously fun to use, but the motorcycle is just going to be a little bit more fun. You're definitely going to be able to get hit a lot easier on the motorcycles, but hey, it's still going to be fun, because I assume it's going to be a little bit faster, so you might be harder to hit. Who knows? So if you had a shotgun added this season, but there's actually going to be another shotgun coming this season called the Overload Shotgun. It's going to come in all the rarities. It's going to have 4 bullets and a 5-second reload time. So it's going to do 110 to the body and 170 to the head with the common rarity. And for the legendary rarity, it's going to do 134 to the body and 190 to the head. And it's going to shoot 1 shot per second. Now, there might be like a special mode to it, because this does seem pretty whack. It takes 5 seconds to reload. You have 4 bullets and it takes 1 shot per second, which is pretty slow shotgun. So I'm not quite sure how it's going to work or when it's going to come out, but it does look like it's going to be a powerful shotgun, way more powerful than the 2-shot shotgun, which is pretty trash. And it also looks like we're going to be getting another SMG. This one's going to be called the Charge SMG, and it's going to come in all rarities like the shotgun. And apparently it's going to have a tight spread and a fire rate of 3, but apparently if you hold your shoot button down, it increases for 3 seconds. And as you can see, it has 30 bullets, a 2-second reload time, which is, I think, pretty quick. It does 18 to the body and builds with 22 in the legendary, and a 27 headshot and a 33 in the legendary, which is honestly a pretty good SMG. I think it's pretty much similar to the ones we have right now. It doesn't look like it's going to be super OP, but it doesn't look like it's going to be trash either. But of course, it all comes to the gameplay and how it works, so we'll have to see when it does come out on how it works. With that being said, that's all the news I have for you today. Hopefully I'm going to be uploading more and more. The uploads had been kind of slow because, well, me moving rooms, but hopefully you guys like the new setup. I really like it. I'm in one room now instead of having like a game room and a bedroom, so I really like this setup more. You know, a game room is all cool and all, but I just like, I don't know why, but I kind of like a bedroom and a game room in the same room more than them being separate for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. But with that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.